Resistance training. Resistance training, also known as strength training or weight training, is any exercise where you are using some kind of resistance to work your muscles against an opposing force. I know, that sounds pretty obvious, but it actually means that anything that provides resistance can be used, such as barbells, cables, bands, machines, dumbbells, body weight. It can be anything, really. Bags of rice, buckets of water, big rocks, large toddlers, your Marshall half stack. Ideally, you want to use something that you can incrementally progress with by doing just a little bit more than you're used to each time, either with repetitions, weight, or some combination of both. There are, of course, other ways to progress, but we will talk about that some other time. Now, the tension and damage in your muscles from the training sends your body the signal to get bigger and stronger. It's this controlled chaos that causes your body to grow. It not only wants to fix, but also make things better. Same thing you keep telling your ex, but she keeps changing her number. Your nervous system also adapts to handle the resistance better by recruiting more muscle fibers more efficiently. In other words, you're not just getting bigger, you're getting smarter about how you use your strength. This neural adaptation is why you'll feel stronger within just a couple weeks, even before you see major changes in muscle size. Why is resistance training so great?
Builds muscle.
Enough said, right? Muscle is cool for its own sake, but there is much more to it than that.
Boosts metabolism and fat loss.
Resistance training and weight loss go together like metalcore and breakdowns. When trying to lose weight, around 24% of the weight loss when dieting without resistance training comes from muscle loss. Not cool. But if you lift weights, for example, you can keep that precious muscle mass and most likely gain some. By resistance training while on a fat loss diet, you're basically communicating to your body that your muscle mass is important and needs to stick around. If you don't lift while dieting, your body will surely burn your muscle for energy, and that means less fat loss per pound lost on the scale. Resistance training is the difference between fat loss and weight loss. We want fat loss. Muscle burns more calories than fat, actually, even when you are at rest. So as you increase your muscle mass through resistance training, your metabolism speeds up. This means you'll burn more calories all day long, even when you're on the couch eating chips scrolling through metal vocal tutorials.
Improves bone health.
Resistance training doesn't just target your muscles, it also strengthens your bones. The stress from lifting weights increases bone density, making them stronger and more resilient against fractures and age-related bone loss. As we age, our bones become more fragile, but resistance training helps keep them rock solid. Kind of like Wolverine's adamantium skeleton. Who does not want that? Unfortunately, you don't get the superpowers too. Or do you?
Enhances functional fitness.
Life doesn't stop for anyone. Resistance training improves your functional strength, meaning the strength to do everyday tasks like carrying groceries, picking up your kids, or hauling equipment. It's not just about looking cool, it's about being capable, strong, and ready for anything life throws at you. Yoked and useful, as I like to say, like an everyday undercover superhero or supervillain, whatever floats your muskrat. The things in life that people struggle with, things that sap your energy, like going up a long flight of stairs, will no longer be an issue for you. You may find that training hard makes life easy in this way. Even psychologically, fatigue, whether it's mental or physical, all comes from the same pool of resources. Things will just affect you less.
Mental resilience.
Pushing yourself through challenging sets in the gym is as much about mental strength as physical. Resistance training teaches you discipline, focus, determination. Overcoming the struggle of a tough lift mirrors overcoming obstacles in life. It builds confidence, mental toughness, and a no-quit attitude that transcends the gym and spills over into everything else you do. Philosopher Jean-Jacques Rousseau said the first foundation of a man's happiness is the education of his body, for it is by means of the body that he is capable of acquiring all the perfections of his mind.
Increased insulin sensitivity and cardiovascular health.
Resistance training improves your body's ability to use insulin. which helps manage blood sugar levels and reduce the risk of type 2 diabetes. Plus, it benefits your heart and circulatory system by increasing blood flow and improving cardiovascular endurance. It's not just about being jacked, it's about being strong, healthy, and a sustainable body from the inside out.
Fights off aging.
As we get older, muscle mass and strength naturally decline. But resistance training helps combat that. It can slow down the aging process by preserving muscle mass, improving joint function, and increasing mobility. You'll feel more energized, flexible, and capable, making sure age is just a number, not a limitation. While researching this topic, I found this piece of an article that I think is interesting. Quotes, resistance training, which contributes to the preservation and augmentation of muscular strength and muscle mass, may trigger beneficial neurobiological processes and could be crucial for healthy aging. That includes preservation of brain and cognition. Resistance training makes you focus more during the extension and contraction of your muscles, which enhances your cognitive function as you work out your brain and body at the same time. Although there's not a lot of evidence that resistance training increases the size of the hippocampus, some studies show that it improves executive functioning, the ability to analyze, make decisions, and execute a task. Recent studies have shown that resistance training can also significantly contribute to the prevention of neurodegenerative diseases, as well as to the maintenance, development, and recovery of brain activities through specific neurochemical adaptations induced by the resistance training. End quote.
Boost mental health.
Getting a good workout triggers all manner of chemicals and hormones in your body and brain that can substantially improve your mood in the short term and long term. Resistance training is shown to reduce anxiety, depression, and stress. This is why some people are out here going door to door preaching how awesome it is, because it can be absolutely life-changing for some people. I know it has been for me.
Prevents injury.
Resistance training strengthens the muscles, tendons, and ligaments that support your joints. The stronger these structures are, the less likely you are to get injured during other activities. Whether you're getting rowdy in a mosh pit, playing sports, lifting heavy objects, or just moving through life, think of it as an inoculation from the wear and tear of daily living.
Empowerment.
Resistance training is about growth and empowerment. Each set, each rep is a small victory over weakness, doubt, and stagnation. It's an ongoing battle where you're constantly growing and evolving. It gives you control over your body and helps you take control of your life, knowing that you can push through challenges and come out stronger on the other side. So resistance training isn't just a workout. It's an investment in your strength, health, and longevity. Whether you're after a big old bench press or a leaner body or just mental fortitude, it's one of the most well-rounded tools you have in your arsenal. It's not just about building muscle, it's about building yourself into a force to be reckoned with. Becoming an unbeatable boss in the game of life.